What's up, YouTubers? Today I'm at well, near the city centre in Bradford, Caledonia Street, and I'm very intrigued with this shop. It's called 𝗪𝗪𝗏𝗪, and they do all types of weighing scales. Now I'm interested in this because, as you can see through the shop window, they're very old school. Now me and 𝗵𝗵𝗏𝗵𝗶 want to go inside, have a chat with the owner and see how he's doing. So we've just come inside the shop. I'm loving this staircase.
Yeah, it's really old world, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's how it used to be.
Well, the owner is actually working upstairs. His name is Colin. And we'll just walk around, see, have a look.
Yeah, you can clearly see the old type of, I don't know what we should call these weighing scale faces, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what they call them. You know, Colin will be able to tell us, but you can see the different types of
dials, I think
yeah,
they call
dials,
it.
whatever they're called.
But the strange thing is, this is just blank.
It is,
I would have thought, you know, there'd be some feature in there, but I don't know.
Right,
Maybe
yeah,
that's just the way it is.
The gears and the mechanics.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
works.
yeah. Right, let's have a look around.
What's your modern one there?
Yeah.
But even look, if you look at the ceiling, it's really how it used to be in the old days. I mean, look at it all. Isn't it amazing? It's a really old shop.
Let's put the torch on. Very oldie worldy, isn't it?
It's lovely to see. I mean, this is what you don't really see in Bradford anymore. But again, these types of shops, the interiors were sort of common.
I'm just looking at these photographs, very old photographs. Wonder if that's the owner himself there, Colin.
Yeah, that's what we'll ask him when he comes down.
So he must have been in the business for a long, long time.
What car's that? Oh, we don't know. But anyway, so you can see quite a heavy duty weighing scale here that goes up to 550 pounds, which is 250 kg. This is, I suppose it's similar to what we saw in the mill, but this is on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
Pardon the pun.
Yeah, look at those faces, dials.
See again, Parsons, Bradford. I wonder who Parsons were.
Did you see Parsons in one of the mills?
Yeah, we did.
I mean, he's the owner himself is always busy, so it just shows you there is still need for this, from what I gather, anyway.
Yeah.
In a digital age.
It's nostalgic, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just walk around the shop and hopefully get a few words out of the owner himself.
You can see all the old parts over here.
I wouldn't know where to start.
I wouldn't either. But clearly, Colin's well organised.
Yeah.
Everything's in its rightful place where...
You wouldn't see this nowadays, would you?
No.
Do you know what I mean? This is just a... Look at this over here.
Oh, yeah.
Ball and chains.
I know, let's have a look. Yeah, it's heavy.
Wonder what that is.
Gosh, I don't know.
Anybody watching this? Any ideas?
I wonder if it's a counterbalance or something.
More tools, parts, I don't know. Springs, ball bearings. Look at that there.
I know. What does it say on it? It says
Oh, it's got some cobwebs, but intriguing, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's got, I'm guessing those are just weights, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Can you read what it says on there?
I'm trying to say it. I can't realize. No, I can't. Can't see that at all. On there, just a part.
Yeah.
Patent 1046. Yeah, patent number or something. Hey, look at this workbench. This is
Yeah.
proper solid thing. Isn't it? The old. See the old handles. Obviously, I'm not gonna look in the drawers, but probably the old brass handles or something. Don't see them anymore, do we? But again, Riaz, you see, when we were young, these sort of things were very common.
In the woodwork area.
Yeah, they were. Very, very common. These as well.
Yeah, look at that. That's had its wear and tear.
Very old school, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at this over here.
You see, these parts, Riaz, you know, I mean, these are the original parts. I'm sure you can't even,
Yeah, exactly.
buy these.
It's a specialist field, isn't it? I mean, I wouldn't have a clue, to be honest, you know.
I mean, what's that? I mean, look at these hooks on here. What's all this? I wonder what this is used for, so maybe we can ask Colin what's its specific use.
Yeah.
Again, it's an old large weighing scale. It's lovely though, isn't it?
It's in good nick, absolutely good nick.
Beauty, look at that. Old pocket type drawers or something. I'll call it pocket type, like a pocket drawers, but it probably isn't that. But I know you can't fit that in your pocket, but it's just a lovely thing, isn't it? Just lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at those. Don't often see them, do you?
Yeah. Shall I try lifting one? Let's see how strong I am here. 10 kg.
That'd be heavy.
10 kg? Yes. Fairly heavy, yeah. Obviously, modern ones out there. We were trapped down here, yeah, so. What's the cellar, the old entrance to the cellar?
Yeah, look at the floorboards, you know, it's just oldie world, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? I mean, look at the way it's been pitted and worn. It's amazing, isn't it? So that's what Colin was telling me, that people just walk past the shop and then, you know, some have walked in and just, you know, they've looked at the shop window and they've walked in and asked Colin, can we have a look?
Yeah.
Because it's so nostalgic when you look from outside.
Yeah.
And
So it's not just us who are really interested in this stuff. There are people out there who,
yeah,
it is priceless in its way. There is some digital equipment as well. So it'll be interesting to ask him, you know what I mean? How is he surviving in the sense of, you know, the mechanical work?
you see, 50 years, 1952 to 2002.
He knows his stuff, won't he?
Yeah, and so we're obviously up to 2022 now. 2022.
I'll tell you something, 𝗪𝗲𝗄𝗵𝗶, I like that name.
I do.
Look at that. It's a bit of a museum, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It is. Oops. I remember all these from the old grocery shops. These sort of things.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Even
yeah,
from
yeah.
Ross and Market. Remember the old Bradford Ross and Market? You used to have all these things.
That looks like a bit of a delicate scale, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Here's a money checker. I wonder what it is.
Oh, money checker, yeah, yeah.
For money checker service. Oh no, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. This is not acceptable, I don't know. What do you reckon, it's for potatoes or something? Or something big?
Harvest.
Yeah. You can tell as well, I mean, if you look at the writing style Riaz, it's like sort of like 1950s type of writing, isn't it? So you can probably sort of work out what sort of era it's from. Yeah, it's
I don't know if
very
you
old.
can see that. Don't know how old it is, but it's a good one, isn't it?
It's been well used, isn't it? Any dates on it? I can't see
It is right at the bottom there. There's something right at the bottom there, but it's, I don't know.
Let's see. No, it doesn't say, it just says Geographical Limited 114. I don't think anybody came through that door, are they?
Oh
This
yeah,
anyway.
yeah. Yeah, this is what I meant earlier on.
Yeah.
'Cause the other one was just blanked out, but
It is, isn't it?
that in itself will weigh a ton. It
I
seems.
know. I wonder how they got got them in and out.
Yeah.
I mean, and you see the door is wider than that side door. I wonder
Yeah.
if this was one of the exit points.
Look at the conversion table there. How often do you see that? That reminds me of my school days.
Yes.
Say no more.
Yeah. Did you go to school?
Yeah.
I wonder what these were used for.
Yeah.
Avery made in England. Amazing, isn't it?
Right, shall we... Oh, look at this here. Shall we have a quick chat with the owner, have a few words with him?
Let's do that, yeah.
So I'll just pan across, I'll give you an idea. That's so interesting, just across there, all the way across. So Colin, this is, what's your surname, sorry, Colin? What's your second name?
Wingle.
Oh, so
Ah, yeah.
so your name's on the
Yes,
company?
Yeah, we started in, the original firm started in 1953,
1953, yeah.
and then I joined it in 62 as an apprentice
From here?
from
here, or?
in Wakefield Road.
Oh, right. Whereabouts on Wakefield Road was it?
Well, you know where the new roundabout is?
Yes,
Just
I do.
above me, well, they're all shops and houses there at one time.
Sorry, at the bottom of Wakefield Road? Or the top where St John's is?
What Wakefield Road is, where you come down,
Yeah.
dual carriageway, and it splits to come down to go around across
That's right,
Street.
yes it does.
Well, just there at that other side, there's there was a pub on the corner,
Okay.
and
Where's...
the next door down was Drake's
That's right, we're up
engine
there.
place.
Yeah.
Then opposite, diagonally up from then,
Yeah.
there was another pub called Great Northern,
Okay.
and then next to that was our shop,
Right,
where we
okay.
used to make all sorts of weighing machines years ago.
See the railway line through the window upstairs.
Yeah, that's Mill Lane over there.
Right.
Where there was recently, just beyond that is the is a racing track. It's like a go-kart racing track where there was a fire. It was all over the news last year. So that's just behind.
Look at all these little way. Imagine looking for a part here. Colin will know where it is.
To be honest, it is fairly well organised.
Yeah, it's a typical workshop, innit? You know, that's how you expect things to be.
But I love this old-fashioned brickwork. I mean, where it's sort of, you know, a rounded edge.
Yeah.
You guys imagine the old days, these sort of buildings. This is probably very, very typical of a,
Yeah.
you know, of the inside of an old engineering workshop.
So if any of our viewers know what's what in this workshop, I'll be interested to know.
Yeah, look at this. We've got tobacco tins here.
Wow.
I'm sure this will bring some Bradfordians memories back. They're obviously used for storage, but look,
God, look
mahogany. Look at that, there's that one there and there's another one here. This is fascinating. What does this one say? Corpse, pure tobacco. Small screws it is, so it's,
There's loads of them, isn't there?
yeah, it's just so amazing, isn't it? Mahogany. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
This old gas cooker, you don't see these anymore, do you? Obviously it's not in use, but it's, look at this.
You're going to put a pot of tea on for us?
Yeah, but
I don't think there's no gas.
it'll be cold water though, with tea leaves. But yeah, no, it's
Oh God, I know.
beautiful, isn't it? These, you don't, I mean, it's a museum piece, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Flavels?
Yeah, flavels.
Flavels.
Or flavels. What are them?
Look at this kettle here. It is literally a museum, not just a business. So there's poison on there. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can read that. Poison.
Tomorrow's World.
Tomorrow's World, yes.
That's what that machine was on. Our machine, that's that there.
Yeah.
Was on Tomorrow's World.
Oh, right. What did the machine do? What was it?
Well, if you keep going, see if I can.
I did actually see a picture of
Yeah,
television.
there.
Right, okay.
That's what it did.
Oh, right, okay.
Now there's a phase, you know, life goes through phases.
Yes, yeah.
When publicans were up in arms about what the breweries were charging them, rent and that, and what they did is they charged them a rent and then they charged them a fee for every bottle of beer they sold. So if they sold 50 bottles of beer, it was one figure. If they sold 100 bottles, it was a bigger figure. So they complained, the publicans, that they were sending back what they call ullage, which is the sediment in the bottle of the bottle.
Right, okay.
And they were charged for that, but not compensated when it went back. So they wanted to weigh these bottles with what was left in, so that it could claim compensation, and it fizzled out after so long. But it was all right. It lasted a while.
So this machine was on Tomorrow's World?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this one is...
Yeah, you used to watch that.
That machine's still
Religiously.
downstairs.
That's downstairs, yeah? That's one with the hooks, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
that for?
It might not be the same one.
Yeah.
Can I just have a look?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
No, it's not the same one. No. But, you know,
It's
that's
not- yeah, it's
the same sort of thing, but that's an old electric machine. And that was run on a car bulb.
All
They
right.
powered it up through electric system, and it shone a bulb through a negative,
Right.
and then it blew it up and put it on the screen there.
All right,
And
okay.
there were some levers down outside here for selecting different prices per pound,
Right, okay.
and then it worked it all out for you on this screen.
So, Colin, so you've been here since... So, you started in 63 at the other place on...
I started in '62 on Wakefield Road,
Okay.
and then we got my decimalisation, where we went from pounds, shillings and pence
Yeah.
to pounds, pence,
Okay.
and we got really, really busy. And we came up with a system of making charts for weighing machines, so they could change these charts. The mechanical machines had an indicator going across with prices per pound down.
Right, okay.
And all that changed, but the way we said, so we came up with a system of converting those to price per pound, but in pounds, decimal pound rather than sterling pound. So we got really busy, so we decided to buy this, and at one time there would be 7 or 8 of us here in this room.
7 or 8, yeah?
Yeah, making charts.
Yeah.
Like that. But that was still in pounds and ounces at the top. But that side was changed to decimal currency rather than pound sterling.
So it was all done here then?
So we made these here. We had them printed out, and then we mounted them onto this aluminium,
yeah.
and then we cut them out, and away they went all over the country. In fact, some of them went to Canada, believe it or not.
Are they all branded Gibson Windle as well?
No. We've got Chartmaster there.
Yeah.
That was our trade name for making those.
Right, okay.
As well as Gibson Windle, you know.
So the Chartmaster brand will be seen throughout the country?
Yeah. Repair them. That's that sort of stuff there, you see. But what we actually made were these. We made those,
okay,
which were used for weighing coal.
Oh, right.
And people used to buy bags of coal, 50 kilos, 50 kilo or 100 weight, 112 pounds, and we used to send them all over the country.
Okay.
But that, again, because the coal industry died, that's died with it too.
Mm.
So we don't make anything now, all we do is repair. That was another machine we made. Now that, it looks a bit naff, but it actually worked, and that was bought by Morrison's. We made it for Morrison's at the time, and what it was if you go into Morrison's, you can buy a pack like that with sausages.
Okay.
So what they had is there's a counter, and there'd be 6 or 7 girls. 1, 2, 3, 10. 1, 2, 3, 10. 1, 2, 3, 10 into different, and they get bored.
Yeah.
So some would be going out with 9 in, some would be going out with 11 in.
Right. Okay.
So Morrison's came and said, we can't do with this, we want something to check them quickly. So we made that, and if it was right, a green light came on. If it was wrong, a red light came on. Whether up or down, the red light came on because it was not right.
So was that a one-off for them? Or
that was a one-off, and Ken Morrison himself was there packing. He was a great chap really, because he got involved with his workers.
Yeah.
And you're listening to girls talk about it, and they didn't want it.
Yeah.
For some reason, they kicked against it, and he said, "Oh, sorry, girls don't like it." He says, "I can't buy them."
The old weighing scales, you know, the traditional ones.
Down with indicator.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, you didn't make them here, so were they serviced here, or did you go out to like mills and stuff like that?
Well, I still go to mills, but the mills are now gradually going towards digital stuff.
Yeah.
But there are certain environments where you can't have electronics in them because of the potential for a spark, i.e. chemical companies, paint companies and so on. So they've got to be really careful about what they put in. So they go for the old mechanical ones.
What's the oldest machine that you have in here?
The oldest machine?
Yeah. I mean, do I call it a machine or a weighing scale or what? Maybe it is that.
That's probably the oldest one.
This one here, right.
That there.
What was it? I mean, obviously there's some big things in here, probably just potatoes or something, onions.
That's right, yeah. What you would do with this, you put 14 pounds of weight in. You would put a weight on there, so the lady wants, in those days they'd say half a stone, which was £7, or a stone, £14. So you put a relevant weight on £7, and then you put your potatoes or your carrots or onions into there, and that was it. But in those days, they weren't as precise as what these digitals are. If it went down, you know, it's near enough. I mean, you won't cook potato in half and that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
But with those, when you go over what you ask for, it charges you. Right. So the guy says in the shop, you know, that's 60 pence. Yeah. Or 65 pence, or 63 pence, 62 pence. With this, if it was so much a pound, it was multiple of a pound, and that finished, you'd probably end up getting a little bit more. But that was the day and age we were in.
How old do you reckon this one is?
I believe.
Because I mean, when I was young in Bradford, I mean, I remember a similar type of.
Can you put your lamp in there? That's a 1934.
Wow, 1934.
Yeah, and it's still working, still working. But you say that's the old-fashioned.
That's just amazing, isn't it?
Stuff that it was designed to, you know.
Yeah, designed to last as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Then you've got that sort of thing.
Is that for more delicate
very, very fine balance for what use that in wool industry for weighing fibres and that sort of stuff, you know.
Do you think it's out of a mill or something? It seems
that's
to be.
Out of a mill, yeah, yeah. But you find that sort of equipment you used to anyway.
Yeah.
In chemist shops and that, for weighing drugs. So you'd go to chemists years ago with a prescription, and they'd make you these drugs up. And
yeah, so somebody like Remington's or something like that.
Yeah, Remington's have been on a long, long time.
Explain it. Would you be able to explain these photographs? Because we walked in and, you know, there's a...
That's a shop.
Yeah.
Where I started in 1952.
And where was that?
That was 9 Wakefield Road.
9 Wakefield Road, okay.
Yeah. And that is the gentleman that started the company in 1953, Mr. Cyril Gibbs.
Did you know him as well?
That is one of the machines that we used to make. Did I know him?
Yeah.
No, I worked under him. Yeah. When I started in 1962, we were just me and him to start with. Oh. And then there was another lad came and he moved on to other things. And, you know, but,
that's great.
You see, those years, that was wood, a wood called Kerowin, which came from Africa, and it was very resistant to corrosion, to rot and that sort of thing, which was corrosion. But we used to make all this steel work here, and by the scoops and make the weighing parts that made it a weighing machine. Yeah. If you can just see there, there's what they call a hanger. That white bit there is a weight, and what you would do is you'd hang a weight, a proportional weight, onto that hanger, and then you put 28 pounds of coal in there, 56 pounds of coal in there, 100 weight of coal, and then they tip it into a sack.
Oh, sorry, this is what we sort of, yeah, that's right.
Well, basically, what this does is, these hooks for weighing a pig, you'd hang it on there, or a side of beef, quarter of beef, you hang on those big ones and come down there, or even some of these big chaps that put really big lumps of meat, weighing up to 100 to 250 kilos. And this here is what they call a lamb rail. So what they do is, with a lamb carcass, because they're so tiny and light, weighing 40 kilos, 30 kilos, they would pile them across and put 10, 20, 30 on, up to, and then they would go to be cut up and put in a butcher's shop, or if it were in an abattoir, it would be sent to a butcher's shop as...
The order's again like at the mill.
Right.
Right, so...
Just to prove it works.
I'm trying to prove my weight.
Right,
okay. I think it is anyway, let's have a look. It definitely works, and I think
it's
accurate as well.
Is it accurate? Good. Well, it just shows you.
So Colin, do you get people coming in to have a look, or...?
I get people coming to have a look, I get people standing outside taking photographs of the building.
That's fascinating, isn't it? Yeah.
It's not just us.
The trouble is it don't pay rent.
Well, that was a little interesting tour of a local shop, and goes back years, as you can see. And I'd like to thank Colin for taking us around and explaining the tips and tricks of the industry. And for now, I shall meet you on the next vlog.